The Dúnedain have kept their word. Their blades and counsel turned the tide when Bree stood in peril, and thus an old friendship was restored. Now Pedhaer the Ranger has returned to us once more, bearing tidings from the north. In Anúminas, the Dúnedain laboured to raise again the ancient house of kings, setting stone upon stone where only memory yet ruled. The past stirs, and with it their need. On the far southern west edge of our lands, upon the easternmost finger of the Ered Luin, stands Aduneth, West Fort as it was named in elder days. Crowned by stone and guarded by height, it once watched the borders of Arthedain, held fast should Cardoran fall, and kept its vigilant gaze upon the marshes of Egenyar. But before the Witch King swept down from the north, the keep was forsaken, left to ruin, shadowed by the mountain, silent for long years uncounted. Yet Aduneth was more than walls and watchtowers. Within its halls burned forges famed across the land. Deep iron veins coil through the mountain's heart, and smiths and miners once thronged there, shaping strength from stone. Though its forges now lie cold and its works are broken, such a place, unpillaged, unforgotten, is a rarity beyond price. Rekindle the fires, clear the mines, and from ruin something greater may yet rise. The iron of Aduneth, the Dúnedain say, is needed to rebuild their house of kings, and to arm their warriors for the wars that darken the horizon. And we shall give it. But hear this, and hear it well. Bree does not bow. We are no holding of Arnor, no echo of Arthedain, no remnant of Cardoran's ancient claims. Let kings rise where they will, we carve our own road beneath the open sky. We stand with friends, not masters. Hello my friends and welcome back to episode 7 of our Bree campaign in 3rd Age Total War, Divide and Conquer with the AI and Gameplay Overhaul Submod. We are immediately starting this episode with another siege battle of Tharbad. Dundant really wants to have Tharbad back, and I really want to hold on to it myself. They have another crack at it with Captain Forofiel. We are outnumbered 3-1, but I'm not really worried. I think we learned quite a bit from the previous battle. We've got these Tharbad Royal Guard, we have Merchant Militia, we've got Thieves of Tharbad, we still have most of our archers, gatekeepers, journeymen. I don't think they will stand a chance, even if we're outnumbered 3-1. The balance of power is even, only slightly against me, but we know not to trust the balance of power. So, without further ado, let's jump in, start this episode with a bang, claim their loot, and rebuild Tharbad and get even more troops in there.
We attack!
I'll set up my troops and then make a quick jump cut until the battle properly starts, because we know it's going to take him a while to to tear down the gate. Alright, let's see. I want to put my Tharbad Royal Guard right here, just behind the incline. I think that's going to make it harder for their archers to shoot us, or their slingers or what have you. I'll have to position them once the battle starts. Gotta make sure they're on guard mode. And then I want the Thieves of Tharbad and the Merchant Militia right behind them. Let's take a peek at these new units. The Tharbad Royal Guard. They don't look quite as cool as the UI might suggest, but that's because they don't have any armor upgrades. If we rebuild the forge at Aduneth, we might just move these guys there for a turn to give them that plate that we want to see. But they already have 17 defense. I can't check their attack stat, but it doesn't matter much with the pike animation. And then the Thieves of Tharbad, let's take a peek at them. They look kind of similar to the Ruffians, just wielding different weaponry. So the Ruffians got a shield and an axe or a sword. These guys got twin daggers, some of them. Not all of them, it seems. I think these guys actually use the old Ruffians model. But still, they look quite cool. I thought they had pretty high attack stat as well, so we'll definitely use them. Then we're going to put the gatekeepers and journeymen on the bridge. And they're just going to annihilate the enemy. That is the plan. I'm going to try putting the bounders on this side. We know the archers didn't perform well with these walls, but I'm thinking maybe the Shire bounders, because they use their slings in an arc, they'll be able to do some damage. And then I can have my archers firing directly into the enemy. Golly, I'll just put these guys there. Alright, leave the infantry here. General, I'm gonna put you already here because they brought some siege equipment, some siege towers, right? Yeah. So they're probably gonna do the same thing again. Last time they went to both these walls. Did they only have one siege tower? Oh, I thought they had two. So we'll see where they'll take that siege tower and then deal with it accordingly. They already put the ramp quite far forward. I thought maybe with the bridge repaired we'd have the full settlement of Tharbad to defend, but yeah, I guess not. Okay, and then I got these Greenway Riders over here. I'll just put some units right next to either side to trigger the towers. In case that we need them, I'll put these Farming Volunteers behind the Tharbad Royal Guard as kind of a second layer of pikes. Okay, and then I'll position these men and get back to you once the battle properly starts. Okay, the gate is almost down. I've already shot 10% of the enemy, and they did have two siege towers. Oh, sorry, they had ladders. I must have missed those ladders somehow. But yeah, those guys are coming up. We'll trigger the towers, do a little bit of damage, then withdraw the horses. Find some way to set up a kill zone with our cavalry. I'm not too fussed about that. These guys are all ready to go. As soon as that gate drops, which it almost does, just trying to do as much damage to these pricks as possible. We have seen the War Maidens. They're right around here, but they went into hiding, so I can't show them just yet. Yeah, that is... Oh, wait. I think they moved here. Not keeping track of the enemy all that well. No, those are horses. I say that because the War Maidens got very specific shields that kind of look like those horses a little bit. There you go. Now you can see what I'm talking about. Let's pause for a second. They look super scary. They look like straight out of a Japanese horror movie, honestly, especially with the white face paint, the black hair. It's like, what's her name again? Samira from The Ring? Yeah, and then they got those horns. Really cool shield design as well. I love those like oval shield design. Seems quite practical as well when you're using javelins.
The enemy have the walls.
They will probably stick to the back and just use their war chant. I'm very happy to see that my archers got a lot more shots off than last time. 14% is also nothing to scoff at. Okay, keep an eye on those Durfum, and the moment they go down, they might go after... oh, they're a long way away, okay. Yeah, you can't run with a siege tower, but you can run with ladders. Okay, you guys ready to go? Can you volley at them? Does that work? Oh, that works. It's a very awkward angle. I don't think that's going to be too effective, but... no, it seems to be doing fine. Okay, they're coming in. You can shoot the War Maidens, honestly. I'm kind of scared of them, and they improve the morale of the men. They are not staying in the back, they're just going straight in. We're right here over the edge, so it's going to be, I hope, kind of hard for their archers to shoot me and sling us. Only one way to find out. You can fire at will. You can all fire at will. Pick your targets. Alright. Oh, the Durflemen are kind of ignoring my units. Let's see. I'm going to move the cavalry here. They can't squeeze through here, so they're probably going to go like this. Fight my thieves of Tharbad, and then I'll crush them with my cavalry if I can turn my thieves around. Okay. The Tharbad Royal Guard don't have to kill anyone, they just need to hold the enemy off. There's the War Maidens. Shoot them. I have nothing against women, I'm just scared of them. Yeah, they're throwing their javelins and singing at the same time. It is quite intimidating. Okay, just pray that the enemy doesn't do any shove-through shenanigans. I want you guys to fire at the War Spear Throng. They kind of scare me. They also got long pikes, longer than mine perhaps. And I know it's not a pike measuring contest, but still. It matters. Okay. So far, 1% for 26. We've already killed a quarter of their lads. Right, in come the Derfelmen. Charge them. They're very spread out, which is a bit awkward. They're already shaken, so I have no doubt that if I throw my cavalry at them, they will break. Okay, I should probably switch to firing this big cluster here. Damn, that's a lot of dudes. They've got their slingers, they're throwing at my gatekeepers, which I kind of predicted based on the last battle. So I have put them in wide formation. I'm not sure if that's going to matter much. My cavalry apparently can't charge them. Is part of them still on the wall or something silly? I think part of it was, yeah. No, they still can't charge. Oh, are you kidding me? They keep getting their charge order cancelled. Now they're going behind my lines here. That's bad news. It's a good thing I stacked up those merchant militia. So they're bugging out. My cavalry... Oh, it's finally maneuvering. God damn. It's a bit risky. I need that unit to break. Don't want them to disrupt my pike wall. 6%, see, 6% is already a lot more. We used to be at 1 to 2%. That's a big difference. Switch to the Warspear Throng. I am a little bit scared of them, and they're at soft targets. Some of them are trying to find a path here. There is none. Are they just trying to run through? What's going on here? Yeah, they're clinging to the side? Surely that's not going to work. Stab them. Shoot them. Okay, we've got those Derfel to rout. That is good. Tharbad Railguard, I think they started at 126. I've only lost 2 men so far. 8% for 46. We've almost killed half that army. And I still have plenty of ammo where that came from. Keep firing in the blob. Could do with some more rocks. Keep fighting, lads. Keep fighting. You're doing amazing. Alright, halfway done. For 8%. Yeah, okay. Alright, these guys, they are no longer fighting, so let's maybe move them to the bridge as well. Maybe I can position you behind the dwarfs. Will that work? Oh, I was praying that we'd get a route, but no, they're just buggering off. The horse fellas have finally spotted there are no horses for them to fell, so they're like, what is my purpose? Your purpose is to die. If I plop you in that spot, can you get some kills?
They have lost half their men.
They've lost over half them. Good, 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 good. I don't think my towers are doing anything, to be fair, which is a shame. Towers can do a lot of damage. Oh no, I don't like that. Are they going to bum rush through? It seems the Tharbad Railguard is a bit of a counter to that, and it also helps that I've stacked up my troops. Oh, it's the other cavalry. Alright, it seems the siege tower has arrived here. With a bit of luck we can light it afire. Alright, yes, the Archmilitia can now fire again, good. It's probably not the best angle, but just them using their ammo is fine by me. 10% 58. Maybe I should stack up some archers here to fire on these units. That could work. I imagine this won't be the last battle for Tharbad, so we are allowed to learn even more. Okay, but these archers should be able to do a lot of damage now as well. There you go. Still no route though. Oh, then what are those war maidens? Oh, there's like 2 war maidens left, and I think it doesn't matter if it's like 2 or 20 war maidens. They give the same morale buff with the incredible singing. Do they have different voices? I'm not sure if they have a different voice than the war chanters. Alright, shoot those pricks. Kill them. Stop that singing, it's making me uncomfortable. God damn. It's taking more arrows than Boromir. There we go. Famous last words. No more. Alright. 63. Our numbers are dropping a little bit. 14%. And it's still really fine. We're outnumbered 3-1, mind you, so our 14% is quite a bigger number, quite a smaller number, sorry, than their 64. But it's more of a grind than I imagined. I thought we did a quicker route. Oh, they finally deployed their siege tower. More Durful, man. Yeah, our infantry is still our weak spot. Come on. I thought we'd get a rout by now. I guess because they still have so many men. They don't really care about the dead, they care about the living. I'm becoming shaken, but most of them are still just completely fine. And I imagine, yeah, the captain is still alive, right? We didn't get the message for it. Okay, gotta keep an eye on them. Most of my units are starting to run out of ammo, I think. Whenever I see a unit moving away, I'm like, yes, we finally get that route going, but then it's just them repositioning or whatever. Okay, let's move these arch-militia here. There's not much left to kill in this zone. Keep an eye on them. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Now look at what I've done. Ruffians, you need to retreat. And you need to retreat as well. Pull back, pull back. Ah, good. He was in the thick of it. Okay, I wonder for how long. That should drastically improve our odds. Not at all, they didn't care jack shit about their captain. Hey. So, it seems some of them are having some doubts now. And they've lost 74% and we got nothing to show for it. Alright. I might have to pull out my thieves again. Kind of do the same tactic we did with the previous Durful men. Okay, they're bringing in slingers in melee. But sure, they're not getting desperate at all. No, this is completely normal behavior. Alright. They'll touch my pikes. Naughty. And immediately rout, I assume. Oh, they are feisty. They're definitely putting their back into it. Let me pull their back out of their bodies. Right. Yeah, those Durfalmen are going to take their sweet time. That's okay. Well, at least the Tharbad Ranger are getting some extra experience. Don't think they'll lose anyone against those slingers. But yeah, their morale is actually a little bit, only a little bit, impressive.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Figured they'd be running off right about now. Go, guys! What are you doing? Oh, this tower is fighting. That's something. And I lost a full unit of merchant militia. Shame. So this is a bigger army than we previously faced at Tharbad, so it's okay if the result is not as good. But we will reinforce the garrison. We have to. I have to reinforce all my garrisons. Once again, they're coming like piecemeal, very annoying. My units don't even know who to hit. I'm getting myself surrounded because of that BS. So I hope we can get the cavalry in. Okay, that was good enough to break them. Good. Lucky break. Yeah, see, I don't know what to do about these pricks. I don't want to move my infantry away from a comfortable position, but maybe I will have to just give him a little bit of a nudge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push, otherwise they'll stick there forever and just keep being annoying. Maybe if I just do a cavalry tickle, we can get a rout. Can we get a chain rout? Don't want to lose my general though. And there's a war spear throng. I'm gonna wait for my Tharbad Ranger to appear. That better not be my general. That is my general right here. You better get the hell out of there. You better not die. You're the only one out of a unit at 55 that's stuck. Okay, that wasn't my captain man. Oh no, he got out. That was my general. Oh my god, I almost lost him. Oh, you dumb prick. Why is it always the general that gets stuck? Like, come on. Is he suicidal? Or what's going on here? Like, sure, I know Bree's not the best country to live in, but in Middle-earth there's a lot worse going on right now, so... Alright, I'm just gonna move my cavalry close. I'm losing a lot of my Tharbad Ranger because I have to be aggressive now, but... Otherwise this battle will never end. I need to move my cavalry. I don't like it. I just threw away a lot of my good units. But I had to, right? Otherwise I'd have to sit it out and wait for that ammo to run out. I'm not really trying to charge them. I'm just trying to make a maneuver to get them to rout. Like intimidation. Like a bear. A black bear, I think, does that, right? They charge you. And they try to get you to run. But if you don't run, they're like, what the fuck? You're supposed to run? I'm Belgian. We don't have black bears here. I know what I'm talking about. I think that's a thing, right? They, like, fake charge you. That's basically what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Why is it always the last 7% that just refuses to admit defeat? Your captain is dead. You're outnumbered. You've lost 93% of your army. But these guys are like, we got this. We're not going to run. This is completely fine. Everything's going according to plan. Are you daft? Okay. Those guys even came back. Who's still... 11 Spoitermen, are you kidding me? I don't want to risk my cavalry against Spoitermen, though. Those guys are lethal. Okay, we go for it. One charge should send them running off, right? Okay. They got a little bit hairy, and I did end up losing about a third of my army. Just pure based on these results, it'd be like, it's completely fine, you know, we did amazing. Tharbad Ranger, look at that. But yeah, we definitely need to upgrade our garrison in Tharbad. We got away with it this time, but if they had a general, if they had slightly better units, I don't know, this could have turned out different. It's a fair warning, I'd say. Okie doke, I will execute them. Because I don't respect my enemy. It's as simple as that. Damn, that was a lot of slaughtering, did you hear that? And we got a lot of money out of that as well. They want us to talk to Dol Guldur? Sure. Okay, anyway, now we're in the campaign proper. That was just a bit of a prequel to episode 7. And let's just quickly check things out. So last episode we recaptured Bree, and someone noticed or mentioned that because I lost Bree in the first place, it's probably not my capital at the moment. And indeed, it is a large city now, and probably Mengalen is my capital. Yeah. So I don't know if we should change it back or if I want to make Tharbad my capital. Most of the time you want to keep your capital as central as possible, so in my case that would be either Metraith or Longbottom. I'm not sure how expensive changing the capital is. Okay, it's actually really expensive, so I'm not going to bother with that. It's not worth it. Maybe we'll change it back at some point, but for now Mengalen is our capital. Someone else also pointed out that potentially the forces of Angmar destroyed the Dúnedain building we had here. I can't remember if we had a specific Dúnedain camp, but the fact of the matter is I can no longer train Dúnedain units, right? Whereas I used to be able to do so, nor can I get any other building that gives me Dúnedain. So, yeah, that is something to be said about Angmar potentially destroying our link with the Dúnedain. I will be moving some of these troops towards Tharbad, because I really don't want to lose Tharbad. And then we'll get some of these... What was that? Oh, nice. Some of these guys retrained as well. There we go, proper retrain. And await the next siege battle. We want to save a little bit of cash, because I really want to repair the Great Forge of Aduneth. So I think the last of my money will be spent on potentially troops... No, we're already getting troops there. Okay. So, we have Izzy the Scout coming in. Where is Izzy the Scout? Where the bloody hell am I? I've lost myself.
My lord.
Oh, I'm in Bree. Right. Okay. So, I could take this force and then march towards Angmar, but there's a bit of a side mission I want to do first.
Yes.
I do feel confident leaving Frodo alone now, because we know there's no Angmarim sneaking up on us. I want to take this army. I want to take my... Do I have a spy nearby? No. We're gonna get rid of these pricks here, but I wanted to see how many troops they had exactly. Oh, shit. We got ambushed. We knew they were there as well, god damn it. So we got ambushed by Nazdug and some Barrow-wites. We should come out okay, but we'll probably suffer some needless casualties. But yeah, it's kind of important to clear our land so we don't have to worry about these guys, and they will be taking money away from us, which we don't want. So let's get ambushed, unfortunately. Oh wait, never mind. That attempt to surprise you failed. You will have time to prepare, so it's just a regular battle then, no problem.
Attack!
Okay. Oh god, it's very wooded terrain. We do have a nice high ground advantage. We know the raids are somewhat susceptible to archer fire, especially armor-piercing archer fire, or rocks, what have you. So I feel very, very confident. I might not even have to whip out my infantry. We'll see. Shoot the bastards. There they are. I'm sorry if this episode comes across a bit chaotic. I feel a little bit strung up, chaotic, I don't know. I mean, we're doing fine, but perhaps this is not the episode for me to be laying siege to Kandu, because I probably mess up the siege battle right now. Okay, but this is fine. I don't need to be in top shape for this battle. Damn, they are fast though. They will be closing the gap with my archers a little bit quicker than I would have liked. What is that movement speed? 115%, okay. So it's not just me, they actually are very fast. So we've already killed only 16%, but I imagine we've taken away most of these guys' extra hit points, so they will go down a bit quicker. And then... oh, they pop an ability? I pop an ability. Screw you. Alright, stop firing, because friendly fire. There we go. Gatekeepers, you guys are also going to go in melee. That charge is quite devastating, but ruffians can be retrained relatively easily.
The enemy are badly bloodied. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, they're wavering. I thought they were also unbreakable. Like I thought trolls were. And then I was wrong on that. Imagine being like 3,000 years old and then getting your ass whooped by a farmhand volunteer guy who's like using a pike and a shovel. Okay, there we go. Huzzah!
The victory we have won here today.
I mean, I'm not in awe, but necessary victory. We had to get that done. Alright. Cleaning up our lands. And then move towards Crackthorn. So we got Drogo coming in. You're going to swap out, so Tharbad will have better troops. I got all these guys in Argon, but I never know when more rebels show up. We need to get more free upkeep slots, which I will get eventually. Okay, production-wise, we're number 6. That's actually really, really good. And Reginald, my dear, you will have to talk to Dol Guldur. What is the nearest settlement? Because I only got 5 bloody turns. Okay.
Yes.
Should be able to make that.
Planned out. Yes, my lord.
Alright. And
stopping here.
I guess I can press the enter. I know I've got a lot of money. Let's see, how much money will I have? 18k. So I can spend a little bit. But I want to make sure that I've got breathing room for when we can build the Forge of Aduneth. I really want to do that. Okay, nothing else I can get that's worthwhile. Are these settlements almost ready for an upgrade? I mean, we can't upgrade the Hobbit settlements, but Under Towers I think we can. Still going to take a little bit. Alright, press the enter. Alright, I got Bill Fernie over there. Bloody Bill Fernie. Alright. Pipeweed farm in Aduneth, maybe. First things first. Get me the forge. 9k, but just purely the building income of 500 makes it worth it. So let us get that immediately. The Balance Expedition and the Anduin Vale. Okay, yeah, we'll get the pipeweed farm. Get pipeweed everywhere. Alright. They've been retrained. Good. Bill, Mr. Fernie, show me what you got... If any Dunlendings are gonna attack us, they'll come from this way, not this way. Let us see. Oh, I can actually retrain the merchant militia from 2 back to a full unit. Very good. And then we'll get those reinforcements in. Captain Harrod. Swap out some units, and then I'll feel quite confident. Alright, Mr. Crackthorn, what have you got? I still cannot tell. I'm gonna throw in an extra cav unit just in case they whip out something insane. I will get those Woven Travelers to make sure we have them. Right. Let's see, Kara's Nern on it. I can also build something. Kind of want to get these roads, actually. It's not like I need to build something anywhere else, right? Right. Okay. I will get some extra troops. See, the ones that don't get free upkeep, I'll pop them in these forts. Have them on standby. Slow down Angmar if you must. We've got a fort here as well. I want to make sure all these forts have got 4 units in them. That's the max that you can put in there for free upkeep, and we'll use this fort here as well. Just make sure we have reserves. They won't cost me, they'll only cost me the training cost. But then the free upkeep makes them, they can just sit there for the rest of the campaign if need be. Doesn't matter. You can also go in this fort, but I don't think Enedwaith, I think Enedwaith will consider that a transgression every turn, so we don't want to risk that. Don't want to make Enedwaith angry for no reason. We want to make Enedwaith angry, but for a reason. I shall continue tomorrow. Alright. Things are progressing rather well, but always need to be wary of Angmar striking again. They've done it once, there's nothing stopping them from doing it again. Except this time I need to be prepared. That's the sole difference. Right, so how long is this? 2 turns to siege them out. What have they got? Oh, I didn't build anything, I'm an idiot. So either way, I'll just starve them out. No point in doing anything else. Alright, so you're going to go here. Make sure we got 1 unit at least in every... And they already come with gold tier armor. So they get 17 defense. That's honestly not bad. I mean, sure, it's bad compared to dwarves and Numenorians and what have you, but for regular Joes, pretty good stats. Alright. You're happy. Okay, then I'm happy. I can train gatekeepers here, so I can retrain them as well at some point. That's good news. Get those roads there eventually, but I don't think I can build anything else. I'm just quickly go through my settlements to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. There's no point in getting these masons' halls because I can't get any more buildings. I guess I can get the smoking house for a little bit of happiness. Someone also mentioned that perhaps I should give Bilbo's mithril coat, because it gives like +5 hit points, to a different general. One that will actually go on the field and do something, or do something with it, make use of it. And I'm not sure about that. Like, you don't just give away a mithril coat. Perhaps I can give it to myself if I earn Bilbo's trust somehow. Like, if I do something amazing, I can get that for myself as a reward. I think that could be a fun role-playing idea for how I would get my hands on Bilbo's precious mithril. Because I think they mention it in the book, right? It's worth more than the entire Shire or something like that. Or it's in the movie, I think they mentioned that. So Bilbo wouldn't just give that away for shits and giggles. He would hang on to that for as long as possible, I think. And not just for the monetary value, but also sentimental reasons. I'll trade with Dol Guldur. I do whatever. Alright, let us go towards Lothlorien, the Lady Galadriel.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I'll take my extra cash and press the enter. So I got eyes and ears everywhere now. Perhaps I should use Bill Fernie to set up a spy network in Dúnedain. Could do that.
My lord.
Well, Dunlerag, that's their capital, right? No, it's just a town. Look at this guy. Huntmaster Merufinger of the Wolfinger. That's one hell of a name. Skadugatas of the Wolfinger. So this is their faction heir. Okay, he's got Huntmasters. Brehen Ode Band. Alright, well, that's cool, I guess. Let's move some of the broken units out of here. We will get them retrained. The garrison at Tharbad is looking a lot healthier now. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And let us upgrade the roads in Tharbad. Anything else? Oh yeah, lots of stuff. Town ready for an upgrade. Nickel delving can be upgraded. Good. We'll do that straight away. That's pretty much most of my money spent. Argon's got farms. Give me something cheap. A Mason's Hall. Nickel delving got the Great Hall. We're upgrading that. Metraith. I think I'll skip building in Metraith. Bree got a market. Let us get Traveler's Rest for now. Any new troops? Yeah, these trappermen. Plop them in the fort.
Yes, by your
And
command.
then I will just starve out Crackthorn and friends. Oh my god, never mind. That's actually kind of a beastly stack. So they'll sally out in the next turn. So 2 sets of Battle Whites,
Your orders, my
2
lord.
sets of Hill Trolls, and 2 sets of Wargs. That's a little scary. I'm surprised they didn't sally out sooner. So I will get some extra troops. God, I can only get the cavalry. But wait, I can get extra ruffians here. I kind of wanted to get those journeymen for extra crossbow
Yes, my
fire.
lord.
We'll just have to do it like that. But that's actually a little bit scary. Not gonna lie. Well, maybe they'll just surrender, die peacefully. Who knows? Right. End the turn again. And then get the Forge of Aduneth up and running. Should be quite good for our economy. But first we'll have to face Crackthorn. No!
Honorable,
He did
glorious
not
victory.
even sally out.
My lord,
Good. That makes me very
our
happy.
courage and honor have conquered.
That makes me really, really happy. Alright. We'll leave behind some reserve units as foretold.
By your command.
Visit the scouts. Pop you
With
back.
honor.
So that's a full set. We can move 1 unit in that fort.
Yes.
Just making sure our upkeep costs don't explode. I think if I pull everyone that's in a fort out of a fort, we'd be bankrupt at this point. Right.
As you wish.
So that's them. Okay. Just double checking I'm not wasting anyone else's time and money. No. Aduneth, the Great Forge of Aduneth. Right, so that should be bringing in a ton of money, right? Yeah, just straight up 500, and then I can retrain everyone and deck them out in the craziest armor you've ever seen. Melee weapon bonus for ranged troops, top armor, free upkeep, and a population growth bonus. Yep, that'll do. And then I will get some roads here. And Hobbiton got the smoking house, don't really need anything else. So I think I'll save my money unless... yeah, I will take these units. And I should have some extra troops in Metraith. No, 1 more turn? 1 more turn, okay. Blacksmith.
Yes.
You
my
will go
lord.
to Bree for retraining.
Yes. We'll make
Okay,
them
nice.
clear.
I feel very happy at the moment. We've consolidated
Yes,
a
my
nice realm. It's not
Without
giant.
question.
It's not
Stop
Gondor,
being
but it's
here.
not small. It's effectively Cardland and a little bit more. And
Yes,
now
my
I'm
lord.
kind of happy just chilling for a little bit, making sure we have reserves, both in terms of income, money,
An order.
troops, before we pick our next target. And now that Angmar is a bit chill... Oh, never mind. Angmar is not chill.
My
What is
lord.
Angmar doing?
It will be an
Ooh.
honor defeating you.
Actually, a pretty hefty roster. So Izzy the Scout will make it
Orders,
back
my
there in
lord.
time. I might have to pull on some extra
Let us
reserves.
settle matters on
We
the
will have
field of
time to
battle.
prepare. But perhaps I don't need the horses then in 2 turns. Perhaps I'll take the ruffians and farmhand volunteers. Sorry, the horses in 3 turns. I'll take the ones that only take 2 turns. Okay.
My lord.
Keep Bill on the crossroads here, so we got a good eye on everything. Right. We also have watchtowers pretty much everywhere. There's like 1 blind spot here, but that's where the fairies live. Okay, I need to keep talking over these end turn sounds. I usually edit them out because sometimes they give me copyright claims. Just the end turn, like that 10-second bit. So if you don't hear it, that means I had to edit it out. Okay, Bjarn's going over there.
My lord.
If you do hear it, then that's me having talked over it sufficiently. I don't think the Dúnedain can withstand that army with that army, but not my problem.
Orders. Yes.
Not anymore. Alright, let's do some retraining. Most of these guys get free upkeep. The ones that don't, I'll pop in a fort.
By your
We
command.
want to have some varied rosters in these forts. Is that a full retrain for the sellswords, I wonder? No. Okay. Doesn't matter much. Okay, we got some extra troops here that I'll pop in this fort.
Orders.
Captain Buka can go north.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
I'll take Bounders. I don't want to rely too much on farming volunteers. They're not that good. If I can get elves, then yeah, sure. But so let's see. This guy, for example, has got 9 defense, 2 melee attack. This guy's got 3 melee attack and 12 defense. So that's 3 extra armor. That's actually massive. Big difference. 3 armor does a lot. I can't funnel all my troops there to get re-equipped, but I will funnel some troops there to get re-equipped. Alright, keep building up our settlements. Good. Huntmaster
I
Merrowfinger
respect you, my
with a tiny army. I could sally out. I'm just short. If he comes a little bit closer, I might just go after him. That's that faction heir, you know, killing him is kind of a big deal. It's not going to destroy the faction by any means, but will make them a little bit more busy, and I like that.
Yes, I shall continue tomorrow.
I think this entire episode kind of fits nicely with the, oh no, the game crashed. Be right back. Okay, let's try that end turn again. Not sure what happened. That's the thing with mods, honestly. It's a surprise how stable DAC and AGO have become. Okay, seems fine now. Okie do. Talk to Lothlorien. Oh, it's like you can read my mind, counsel.
Your orders.
Lovely.
Without question.
Just handing me free money. They just need an excuse
I cannot do that.
for the books.
If only I could.
So we're getting Aduneth. Sorry, we're getting farmland volunteers decked out in the finest plate mail, so they go from like no armor to 3 armor. That's kind of nice. It's kind of funny. Okay, Bjarn's laying siege to us. So part of me is considering maybe pulling some troops to help out. It's not going to make a difference, though.
My enemy.
See, I don't want Angmar to burden me on Ostsul. Then again, if Ostsul falls, maybe I need to be the one to reclaim it. Perhaps the time of the Dúnedain has come and I need to be the one to hold these territories. I'm not going to let myself be exposed to Angmar. I'll keep an eye on the situation.
My lord. Yes.
Definitely keep an eye on it. Okay, can I build anything? Anything worthwhile? I'm checking it manually real quick, because sometimes when you reload a save, it doesn't show up properly. Okay, no, I think we're building everywhere. There's not much else I can do. I'll save some money. Could get some extra thieves. I guess those can go in the fort. I could take this Dunland fort and just have an army sitting here. It'll probably be a target for Dunland, but yeah. Could just be a waste of my troops. Could be a waste of Dunland troops, to be honest. I don't know. I'll save the rest of my cash. As I said, we need some reserves, both in troops, money, income, everything. Normally I rush my campaigns, but Bree, not a campaign you want to rush, I think. I think you want to wait and pounce on opportunities, like we did with Tharbad. Oh, Edoras has fallen, that's not good. And Minas Tirith has fallen. The good factions are not having a great time.
Your orders, my lord.
By your command.
Get more lads in, retrain what we can. Keep an eye on us, so maybe Halbert the Fearless will come over to help them. You'll have to hurry though.
My own friend.
Oh, hello, Halion.
I am but an ally, lord.
Alright, let's plop a couple more troops in forts.
Yes.
I got one slot here.
By your command.
Got 4 units there, 4 units there. 2 units here, but I should have an extra unit coming in. Yep, almost. Do I want to take this fort? I could plop some really expensive units in there. I don't know how well we can defend that fort, though. Might just be a waste of time. I mean, I already have too many archers. I can't put them all on my walls, so maybe I'll just stack like some archers in there, see if that draws any attention. Just a bit of a middle finger. Yeah, you don't like that, did you? Oh, Enedwythe doesn't like that. Why? Why does Enedwaith not like that? This is not Enedwaith territory. That wasn't an Enedwaith fort. Right? We're not at war with Enedwaith. Strange. I guess because they're allied to the Dúnedain. They suddenly care. Alright, let's upgrade these roads. Question, is this still Enedwaith? Yeah, this is still Enedwaith. Kinda want to take these lands, to be honest. Oh, this is rebel territory here. So I could snatch that myself. Because see, there's like a crossing at Tharbad, and there's a crossing here at Suduri. I could try and control both, but then I'd need to put troops in both, which I currently can't really afford. Something to consider, no.
My lord.
Alright.
Yes.
Let's see the elves.
Impossible. If
Just imagine
only
this
I
guy
could.
Reginald wandering
I
about
cannot
the
do
mallow
that.
trees and like, what the hell is all
Impossible.
this crap? Alright, keep an eye on Bjarn. Oh, press the enter. I feel like I'm missing something. Sorry about that little jump cut. I ran into a bit of a snag during the enter, and I thought it crashed at some point. Oh, we don't want to read that right now. I'm in the middle of something. Yeah, then it suddenly got itself through there, so we're fine now. Okay, based on everything I'm seeing here, something impressive has happened. The kingdom of Arnor has been rebuilt. They've rebuilt the House of Kings in Anúminas. They've crowned a new king, but we're not part of it. Bree's doing its own thing. They probably tried to incorporate us, and we're like, nah.
your people as if they were my own.
Okay, but that's good. I think Arnor is a stronger faction than the Northern Dúnedain are.
Approaching.
Bjarn got his ass whooped. So that's good for us. We'll have a stronger defender at our borders.
Come and get me.
Okay.
Let us
Perhaps
settle
they are
matters
going
on the
to
field of
root us
battle.
out the fort.
I will only address you
Maybe.
in battle.
Maybe they'll try to evict us. Don't think it'll be successful. Okay, Mengel Delving has been upgraded, becoming a very wealthy settlement. I want to get the Mason's Guild House because we're going to do a lot of building. Making sure I've got all the necessary buildings. I don't want to set rally points. Not sure why I keep getting that pop-up. Okay, no. Then let's see if we can train anything worthwhile. Yeah, the merchant cavalry is worthwhile for sure. Okay, is that a full retrain? That is a full retrain. Nice. So let's stack up the last of our reserves in this fort, if I can.
By your command.
Why won't you go in the fort?
Orders. An order.
You can't go in the fort. That's annoying. This fort doesn't work. Now we'll go to this fort. No, that one doesn't work either. What is going on?
Your orders, my lord.
Fort details. Okay. In the event of a siege, this fort can hold out for 0 turns. Are these not actual forts? I guess they're not actual forts. I mean, in a way, I was already kind of impressed with how many forts I had access to, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But still. Okay. I guess I'll pull you back to Bree then, and we'll prepare an army.
Make camp here.
Your orders, my lord.
It's time we do something. I'm not sure what or where, but something. So get some extra troops. We're kind of okay in terms of money, but I need some more settlements I can invest my money into, because right now it's pathetic. Okay, let's get those merchant units, especially the infantry. Part of me is considering moving out against... Oh, I forgot to move my diplomat. Moving out against Enedwaith, but then again, I'm not at war with Enedwaith at the moment. So perhaps I do need to take care of Angmar. Killing off Angmar early on will make life easy, because then my northern border is completely safe.
Yes, my lord. What is it you
Hello,
wish to
Galadriel, or
discuss?
Celeborn, Teleporno.
Acceptable, but until we meet again.
More money. Alright, Argon got the Master Mason, so we can now get those roads. Metraith got a blacksmith, so our new units will be better equipped. Getting a lot of units here, actually. I'm thinking a Great Hall for more recruitment slots. Tharbad got upgraded roads, wonderful. Kinda want to get a port there so I can trade with my far-off partners. They'll get blocked right away, but it's a start. I'll get the Master Masons Hall in Caras Nernred. And Bree got the trader exchange. I want to get some farms there. Ooh, I can get these merchant infantry. Armor piercing lads. They're expensive. But perhaps it'll be nice to plop in a fort. In case of emergency, break glass, you know.
Your orders, my lord.
As you wish.
Okay, we'll wait a little bit longer for these units to be fully decked out. And then we shall march to war. What I actually want to do... Izzy the Scout is hella fast anyway. Plop a watchtower here. And make a quick stop in Adúnedain to get upgraded armor. That's what Izzy deserves. It's weird to keep talking about myself. The third person. Alright, Mr. Diplomat, I want you to go to the other elves in
Without
woods.
question. Yes, as you wish.
No, you'll have to cross
If
next to
only I could.
Right. Let me just make sure I'm getting the most out of my spies. I probably have set up a spy network in Khan Doom, right? No, not yet, actually. Okay. Dúnedain does have a bit of a garrison. I need more information, actually. This is actual rebel territory. The Hills of Evendim. So that's this settlement here? Because that's Ostgalond. So there's a settlement here somewhere. Maybe I should try taking that first. I do have some reserve troops in Mengalen. Can get some more. Perhaps I should use them, yeah. Okay, you get free upkeep, you can stay. We need to maximize our free upkeep, really. Ah, those Arnor banners, I still need to get used to them, they always scare me a little bit. And I should probably use my Palantir again. I think I know what I want to use it for. I want to see what's going on in Rohan. Because I see Mordor banners. They still hold the Hornburg. Alright, under towers, Mr. Palantir. Let's see. Oh no, that's not good. And then else has fallen to Mordor. So Mordor owns a lot of territory. They're snowballing hard, which is not good for us. At least our corner of Middle-earth is pretty safe, but for how long, you know?
With honor. There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
There's plenty of glory.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Who needs glory anyway?
This tower will keep
You need
vigil
better
over the
armor, that's what you
lands.
need.
This tower
Right,
will
Elidwaith
keep vigil
hates
over the
me.
lands.
Our production is really good, especially if you consider how massive Mordor is. Okay, keep an eye on our training and retraining. Okay. Just making sure I'm getting the most out of my units. Journeyman, yes, I love Journeyman. Stack them up. Medwraith is quite good, actually. It's getting me a lot of troops. Good troops. Okay, and then check Tharbad. Okay, it seems he's coming in with an army, so I think we can pull back these boys. They won't make much of a difference, but
Yes, my lord.
I'll take these extra sellswords, sure.
With honor.
It's costing me a lot of money to have this army here. It's gonna be worth it.
It will be an honor.
This is a much
defeating
better
you.
army, led by their factionaire. I think every episode from now on will start with a siege for Tharbad, unfortunately. Which is kind of why I want to have such a big garrison to kind of dissuade them. I should have talked to the Anduinville. But I don't think the AI really listens to common sense. They will just bash their heads against Tharbad. Right. Yeah, talk to the Anduinville. At least they hold
As you wish.
Roskabel. No, that's still Guldur. No.
Impossible.
The council had old
I
information.
cannot do that. Impossible. If
Okay,
only
Tharbad's
I
not under
could.
siege yet.
Impossible.
Captain Barnett
cannot
spawned
do that.
outside because he's got no room, but yeah, I don't need extra cavalry. So Barnett, you can go to Bree.
As you wish. March
And
to
then
exhaustion,
Izzy the Scout,
continuing
you can
later,
go to
yes.
Adúnedain, get yourself equipped with some new... Wait, you're already maxed out? Oh, well that's just a waste of my time then. Okay, back
We
you
can
go.
no further, my lord.
Bit of a detour. At least Izzy the Scout is impressively fast. My lord, under your direction, the Council of Bree, together with the Thane and the Mayor of Mengalen, shall begin talks as to the fate of the free peoples of Rhaedor. With the slow pace of governance and the famously stubborn Hobbit presence, I believe it will be a full year before our talks reach any form of conclusive decision. What is this? More decisions? I feel like we make decisions every 5 seconds. The decision is clear. Raise an army. Go after Angmar. Hurt them for how they've hurt us. It's the only decision we need to make. Okay, so our forts are all full of troops. No, there's one slot here. That's a nice varied roster. So I have reserves. For example, if we fight at Tharbad, Meadowfinger loses, but we take a beating. There's 4 units I can get there in... Well, 1 unit I can get there immediately, and then 3 more units I can get there in an extra turn. If I upgrade my roads further, it will only take us 1 turn. So that's quite good. I should really check if there's more forts around here that I can deploy to.
My lord.
And because of Bill, we knew they were coming, so we could prepare accordingly.
Approaching quietly.
Let's knock for Raklop. Pretty big garrison. Alright, can you go check out this Barketta? That's the rebel little splotch of land. Damn. That's a very strange guy. Some very strange units. Uruk Overseers, Goblin Archers. Like a goblin in disguise. Okay, so I think I can press the turn again. I'm just swinging in cash. I don't know what to spend it on, but that's good. It's very good. That is really good. Alright, press the turn. We will need more money. Now I regret not going the mercenary path. Because I've got all this cash. I can just buy people. Alright, so they want to have another go at Tharbad. Yikes. I could build a great road in Mengalen. Honestly, might be cool, because then I can get troops everywhere really fast. Hobbiton is a bit of a slow spot, but that makes sense. Let's get these journeymen. I love journeymen. Great roads would bring in a lot of cash. Let's see, 1.1k. Oh no, doesn't actually bring in that much. Never mind. Let's get a market then. Right, Izzy the Scout. Go back to Bree.
Yes, we shall continue
We
tomorrow.
will need some new troops. Merchant infantry, you're hella expensive. I'm going to swap you with the ruffians. Just get whatever we can get our grubby little hands on.
Yes, my lord.
Yep, there we go. More of the Watchmen units.
Yes. We'll make
Captain
camp here.
Rigby. If I can get more Bounders and Bandabras archers, I would like them very much. Thank you. Okay, there's roads are almost finished. Maybe I could expand in 2 directions, let's see. Dunland is really being annoying though.
I respect you, my
I haven't built
enemy.
any siege equipment yet though. Alright, we need to find the Anduin Vale. Where have they moved off to? They still think they're in Roscabel.
As you wish.
I'll have to go further north. There we go.
Impossible. I cannot do that.
Okay. We're blasting through these turns. Already 67 turns in. Maybe I do need to make a move. Not for my sake, but for the rest of Middle-earth, if Mordor is spiraling so much. Oh no. King Aragorn is dead. Well, this is just going amazing. So he literally just reunited Arnor, and then like half a year later he's dead and Eldarion can take over. Damn. I wonder what killed him. Is my Palantir off cooldown? It's not. I know it isn't. But I will see. No, 2 more turns. Okay. Damn. I wanted to check, like, where did he die? That's the capital fallen to goblins or something? That could happen. Alright, Metrith, get some mines. Adoneth got upgraded roads. Nice. Are these mines any good? They're actually kind of okay. I'll take them. Got us an Adoneth, get some farms. Good. So we've got upgraded roads in most of our territory now. Still laying siege to Tharbad. Have they built any siege equipment? Yes.
It will be an honor defeating you.
You're not gonna defeat me. Let's see.
Your orders, my lord.
By your command, as you wish. Yes.
We should be able to gather kind of a decent force. Let's actually get cavalry first. And I will take some of the reserve units, the ones that are worth my time. I'll fill in the reserves again. I know that's not really the purpose of reserves, but we'll fill in the gaps as soon as we start. So now we'll bring in the infantry. My infantry is a bit of a mixed bag. There we go. And then my ranged units. Journeymen are lovely. Regular archers will do. Bounders are okay. I think this is the army for now that we shall move north with. Could maybe drag a couple more reinforcements, but we will fill in the reserves again because I've expended them, but otherwise I'd have to wait even longer. We don't want to wait more, right? We want to go into action territory here. And I still have reserves around the place, so that's good. Okay, find the Anduin Vale.
Yes,
hello.
As you wish.
Do you guys have new information for me? No, I'm not gonna go. Oh, there we go.
My lord.
Dwinberg
Without question.
is not under siege, but about to be. You want to trade before you
You
die?
hold us at ransom until we meet again. As you
And then
wish.
we go to the other elves.
Yes. I shall continue tomorrow.
And I get even more money. Look at that. Oh, that's Gandalf the White. So Gandalf has also died once already.
Honor, noble ally.
But unlike him, Aragorn will not return.
Orders.
Okay, I'd say this is a pretty good army. Could maybe do it a little bit more ranged. I guess I'll pick up those archers. No, wait, there's no archers here. I'll pick up some of these archers.
There we go.
And then fill in the gaps here. I know. I'm not really adhering to the reserve principle all that well. But I will. Wait, you can go one here. Another here.
Yes.
The forts at the border are a lot more important than the ones in my heartland, obviously. That's not a real fort. This is...
We can go no further. Yes.
And keep training. Hello, Curtin. It's not often you move out of... Oh, because you're doing a Tolaka. Damn, he looks very serious.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally.
Okay, well, it's good that you're so friendly with me. Right. Well, I will press the end turn, but I do think this will be the end of this episode, because I am sure the Dúnedain, the Dunlendings will attack me. Not the Dúnedain, hopefully. That would suck. So let's see. Huntmaster Merufinger, are you going to go for it? Yes. Again, they're bringing 3k lads, but unlike last time where I had 1k, I have 2k units, so we're in a better shape. They're bringing better units, and they are being led by their faction heir and his Huntmasters, so it will be a little bit more difficult. But if I can kill him, that would be very, very good. And I do have a lot bigger army than last time, a much bigger army and much better troops as well. So I like our odds, but we don't want to get too cocky. This will still be a pretty tough fight. But that one will have to wait for the start of next episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, despite a few hiccups here and there. And I hope to catch you all very soon for episode number 8.